within 10 years, the price went up by 45 times.
Wow.
45 times. Around 90 rupees. I bought, and maybe my Millennium Mams also bought heavily. So now that 80 rupees today is quoting 650 rupees. 3 साल में.
Wow. So what are your biggest regrets?
Let me admit this frankly. The biggest regret was 10,000 crore wealth they must have created.
10,000 crores.
Yes.
How should we do stock market without taking big risks?
करोड़ का इन्वेस्ट किया, 1 करोड़ का 10-15 साल में आपके डिविडेंड आएगा. What more you want?
But I'm going to little push you a little bit in this concept. Ki how do you, among the whole basket of shares, now how do I choose those 5, 6, 10 companies?
Okay, let me give you a live example because that is very popular in Millennium Mams and otherwise also. Say I have chosen Bajaj Finance 2013 में, when the price was around 150-60 rupees per share. Okay. What was the reason of my choice? Because luck तो कॉलेज नहीं हुआ ना. What was the reason? Number one, management is excellent. I cannot fail because Rahul Bajaj has given so much of return to his shareholder. Honest, excellent, intelligent. So that is done. Second thing, what Karan, I thought that ultimately, if India has to grow, that financials will grow. I may be wrong. Ultimately, that risk one will take now. So then I thought, then I should invest. One is excellent management. Second was, this industry looks like a promising one. Again, using my common sense. So one of my students, she asked me, he said, why not HDFC? At that time, that company was a star. Well, no, definitely you should buy HDFC, but I will not buy. Because HDFC is current like a developed country. And this is developing. So when you want to make big money with a limited risk, then you should choose a company like Bajaj Finance. So now 2013, with
so it's purely on management.
Management to high. Because generally I believe that you cannot lose money if you have chosen Bajaj, Tata, most of the MNCs, वगैरह.
So I have a succeeding question. You know, many people are talking about the management that run all these great companies that is now close to retirement. Like all the Mr. Kotak, Mr. Ambani, all the senior which we have known all our lives. Are you confident on the next generation?
100%. Because they have created the institution. It should not depend upon Uday Kotak or Mr. Tata or like best example is Ratan Tata retired, then Mr. Mistry came for a while. Now Mr. Chandrasekharan, after he joined as chairman, 3 गुना हो गया आपके market cap. So ये एक भी myth है. Because when I say good management, that means they depend on the CEOs, etc. More than themselves. Otherwise तो वही आप जो बोल रहे वही होगा. तो you will get a good, like Anand Mahindra. What he did, he handed over to Mr. Shah everything, all powers, and he withdrew. He withdrew means what? Now he is an investor. Uday Kotak, he is an investor. तो actually share investment में यही होना चाहिए कि the Malik and the CEO, they should be different.
You obviously focus a lot on management, but what about other like fundamental analysis, ratios, technical analysis? People are looking at all kinds of things when they decide. What is your view? Do you look at all these other parameters also?
No. Technical analysis, I don't know. But my common sense says that it is very, very dangerous. Very dangerous. That is ruled out. Second is fundamental. Definitely, fundamentals, though, we will analyze. But don't give so much importance to fundamental. Like, say, I give another example. Let me complete the example of Bajaj Finance, where all my students and myself, we made big money, very big money. 2013, 150 rupees approximately was the share price. 2016, they gave 1:1 bonus and stock split. 10 rupee ka stock now became 2 rupees face value. And 2024, 28th March, the price is 7,000 plus. So, within 10 years, the price went up by 45 times.
Wow.
45 times. I took 30-40 of my students to Pune to attend the AGM of Bajaj Finance. Late Rahul Bajaj, he was chairing that meeting. So he was disturbed कि ये fashionable ladies कहाँ पे क्या कर रही है AGM में. But the way they asked the question, then I told Mr. Rahul Bajaj, कि sir, with due respect, do you know that female or Millennium Mams, we are the largest female shareholder in Bajaj Finance. He did not accept. Then he asked his son, कि ये लोग क्या बोल रहे हैं? Correct? तो सोचो 45 times. And if you are sitting on a huge number, the second mistake what we do is कि we could find Bajaj Finance. But if you don't buy the right quantity, how can you create wealth? Because these are the lifetime opportunity. 25 lakh rupees became 10 crore.
So is there a Bajaj Finance in today's market? That's what everybody wants to know.
Always it will be. Always. Like say, okay, let me give another example of recent years. In the year 2021, 3 साल पहले, I was following and I have full trust on the right people. So I was following Tata's and Chandrasekharan, Mr. Chairman, he mentioned somewhere that Tata Motors was in trouble because of the huge debt. Tata Motors will become a debt-free company by 24 and 25.
Wow.
This was a big statement and not available to Bishnu Dhanuka only. Available to everyone. But everyone was sleeping. So I used my common sense कि भाई profit के बिना debt free कैसे होगा? So that means in a way he is predicting the profitability. And at around 90 rupees, I bought, and maybe my Millennium Mams also bought heavily Tata Motors ka share. And there is another twist. I always, Karan, look for deals. कि सब्यसाची का कपड़ा सस्ता कैसे मिले. सब्यसाची तो लेना ही है अपने को. So I looked for deal. So Tata Motors had 2 type of shares. Very rare example. One normal share and other share was called DVR, Differential Voting Right Share. 99% of the people, they don't know about DVR. Okay? What is DVR? What is DVR? Like say, your voting right will be less. And you get, I think, 10% more dividend. Okay? Now, then I analyze कि विष्णु धानुका अभी तक जिंदगी में एक बार भी तुमने वोटिंग राइट को यूज किया है क्या? ये एक मिथ है. मैनेजमेंट हैज गॉट 50%. क्या वोटिंग राइट कर रहे हो? वोटिंग राइट हैज गॉट, आई एम गिविंग ए वेरी बोल्ड स्टेटमेंट, हैज नो वैल्यू फॉर रिटेल इन्वेस्टर्स. Then, and it was available, you will not believe, 50% discount of the main share ka price. That was 160, it was 80 rupees. 50% discount. This is share market. So now that 80 rupees today is quoting 650 rupees. 3 साल में.
Wow.
तो always you will find थोड़ा जैसे from here to day after tomorrow I am going to my favorite secluded place Prashanti Kutinam. There I will do nothing for 7 days. तो कभी मन को आराम देना चाहिए ना. Then things will come up.
तो आपने बड़े बड़े नाम, you have spoken about the big names and the Tatas and all the good names. You don't trust the small enterprises, medium enterprises, small. Do you have any view on those?
No, why I will not trust? Because I don't.
But we don't understand their management.
No, I don't invest in startups. Because that is a different game. I don't invest in the new technology wala chakkar. That is again a different game. But say if I can find some very, very small cap company, which is risky because there is no liquidity, then I have invested. I made good money. Bottom line kya karan ki like say my another guru Charlie Munger, he asked someone ki when you want to shoot a fish in a jar, how you can do this? You cannot do that because how can you put that gun inside the jar? Empty the jar. The fish will die. That what is share market. Empty the jar means kabhi na kabhi 10 saal, 5 saal mein 2008 will be repeated. 2020 will come. आएगा ही. कुछ भी हो जाए 10 साल 5 साल में एक बार तो बहुत बड़ा बबल होता ही है. But at that time,
are we in a bubble right now?
No, I don't think so. But उस टाइम में क्या होता है ना, you are not prepared. My favorite quote is, when opportunity meets preparedness, then there is a miracle. Now in share market, bubble is the opportunity, but you are not prepared. Prepared means the two ways. One is बैंक में बैलेंस होना चाहिए. सबसे मेन बात है. I put tons of money always in my current account where I am not getting any interest. I don't care to get interest. That means that money dedicated to shares. Number one, preparedness. Second is continuously read and wait. Read and wait for the opportunity. I give another example. I'm giving so many examples.
No, it's very good.
So, because I've got so many stories to tell.
No, people are listening to your stories.
We run another.
This is a master class in finance for anybody who's listening.
We run a vertical called Buffett Club from last 15 years. There I take limited students and I teach them the principle of Warren Buffett. Okay. And as because the numbers are less, we interact a lot. So when I ask them, you should invest like Buffett, then they ask me counter question, कि sir Nestle, Hindustan Lever, or Gillette, they are very costly script, high priced. Then what do you say? There can be two solutions. One is you buy, and ultimately what has happened in the past, it will be repeated. Second is most important, that every company faces sometime a temporary difficulty. Temporary.
Like Nestle faced with
Nestle,
noodles.
That's what I am trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Then that Maggie event. So many students, they bought Nestle at 6,000 rupees. Because they were following that example. And they will never sell. Forget about 26,000. Today it is 26,000. They will never sell. So these are the opportunities which will always knock at your door. But you are not listening. Then you miss the opportunity. Because say, Nestle आप कैसे बेचोगे? 2 लाख हो गया तो कैसे बेचोगे? No company can replace Nestle ना in the whole world.
मैं आपको थोड़ा, क्योंकि इतने सारे व्यूअर्स देख रहे हैं, तो मैं थोड़ा आपको जैसे अच्छी कंपनी जिसमें हमको बहुत ट्रस्ट था, लाइक द लॉट ऑफ कंपनीज इन व्हिच वी हैड लॉट ऑफ ट्रस्ट, से जेट एयरवेज. I mean, no one thought that a solid company like Jet Airways, and there I'm just taking that as one example, but there are so many other examples which very companies which we have seen with good management. So, what is your opinion on that?
Good management means within inverted comma. I don't agree to this good management ka problem. I invest, and Mr. Buffett also confirmed that, ki in a company where there is history of the management. History. 50 साल, 20 साल, 30 साल का. And that history shows that they are investor friendly. They are not over ambitious. They are not in a hurry. We ultimately, they are playing on my money. Na? They are playing on my money. So, what I do, Karanveer, that 99% of the company, I reject.
99%
of the company I reject. And that's what Buffett also does. Ki not for me, not for me, not for me. Because that temptation...
But did you ever regret?
No, regret to always rahega. Regret of not buying in the right quantity.
So what are your biggest regrets?
Let me admit this frankly. The biggest regret was that we visited the factory of Titan in Bangalore. And then we have this talk with the management, etc. And everyone understood that the Titan will become real Titan. I also understood. But I took it casually. कि ठीक है देखते हैं 300 रुपया दाम था 300 rupees. And आज जो भी दाम है उस दाम में it is the one of the best buy. 3000 कितना 500 जो भी है. That is the biggest regret because I should not have taken it casually. कि होता है ना कि भाई विष्णु धानुका जो सोचता है वही ठीक है, ऐसा नहीं होता. सब चीज में देयर शुड बी सीरियसनेस. बिकॉज इतनी बड़ी अपॉर्चुनिटी कैसे मिलेगी कि मैनेजमेंट इज टॉकिंग विथ अस. आई हैव सीन द फैक्ट्री, आई हैव गॉट ऑल द कॉमन सेंस. हाँ, वन ऑफ द कन्वर्सेशन of the management was that Dhanuka, we are entering into a sector which is in unorganized sector. अब देख लो सब, घड़ी unorganized, ज्वेलरी unorganized, साड़ी unorganized. So समझ में आ गया ना कि पूरा का पूरा गेम क्या है लोगों का. And now तो कर they will grow like anything. अभी तो ग्लोबलाइजेशन टाइटन का हुआ नहीं है. They will grow like anything. So that is the biggest regret. But share market में regret बोल के कुछ नहीं होता है. Because you have to move on. Na?
So women generally have two, three options in their life. When they grow up, they are moved towards gold. Then they grow up a little more and they are moved towards real estate. And you have taken them into a totally different enterprise like Star Trek. Space. You have taken where they say no man has gone before. I would say where no women has gone before. So you are like Captain Kirk of Star Trek Enterprise. How do you decide, or what do you think between these options, gold versus real estate versus stock? Because these are generally the
versus fixed deposit.
Fixed deposit. I
Yes.
missed fixed deposit.
Yes.
How do you think a person or a woman, an Indian woman, should choose? And does it also make a difference between, we are a country of various groups. We have rural, urban, employed, housewife, people with age-old money. Does it make a difference in that? What you have, I think maybe 10,000 women have gone through your Millennium Mams.
Definitely.
So, how do you think a woman and a woman of different types should choose between these asset classes?
Very good question. Very good question. It will do a great service for the people who are watching. First is gold. We have unnecessarily given a big weightage to gold. Because say, how the investment in gold happens, अभी थोड़ा चेंज हो गया, पर जनरली कि मेरी ग्रैंड दादी ने लिया था एंड अभी तक बेचा नहीं, एंड देन दे विल गिव द डेटा कि 100 गुना हो गया, जो हो गया. अरे भाई, तो अगर आपकी दादी ग्रैंड दादी ने लिया था गोल्ड, मेरी ग्रैंड दादी ने लिया था हिंदुस्तान लीवर, चलो करो कंपीट. ये क्या बात है? अनदर मिथ इज गोल्ड इज सेफ. दैट मीन्स हिंदुस्तान लीवर इज नॉट सेफ. क्या? गोल्ड इज एन एसेट क्लास, हिंदुस्तान लीवर इज एन एसेट क्लास, दे ऑल आर सेफ. तो ये ओवर एम्फेसाइजिंग ऑन इन्वेस्टिंग इन गोल्ड फॉर ज्वेलरी डेफिनेटली. फिर अनदर एरिया वेयर वी इन्वेस्ट इन गोल्ड इज कि बुरे समय में काम आएगा. तो वो तो बढ़िया बात है, बट बुरा समय आएगा क्यों, वो अलग बात है. तो गोल्ड, at least I have never invested in gold and I will never invest because...
Wow, that's a big statement.
Yes,
never invested in gold.
Never invested. Wow. I never invested because
Okay.
say I can sit with anyone who can convince me, why gold price is going up and going down. There are so many variations. Gold price goes up generally when there is uncertainty, depression, recession, war. For that, definitely gold is safe. Otherwise, what is happening, Karan, that we are regularly having some production of gold worldwide. And consumption, there is no industrial consumption. Only for wearing, etc., this gold is consumed. So ultimately, gold का कोई को पता नहीं है कि क्या डायरेक्शन होगा.
I think one very good, interesting thing which I must say over here, which is similar to gold, is this whole concept of diamonds. And now with this lab-grown diamonds, people are not sure what is the value. Like they might have bought a diamond for 1 crore, but today there is rationally, what is the value of that 1 crore diamond? It may be nothing because today even a diamond merchant, he cannot make out the difference between a lab-grown diamond and a real diamond.
एकदम इसका सिंपल आंसर बॉस, बिकॉज बॉटम लाइन में आपको बता दूं कि आई एम वेरी वेरी सिंपल पर्सन, वेरी सिंपल पर्सन. हमको टेढ़ा मेढ़ा सूट ही नहीं करता. तो वाई आई शुड इन्वेस्ट इन डायमंड. अब वो लेडीज़ को जो चाहिए भाई वो अलग बात है पहनने वाने के लिए. वाई आई शुड इन्वेस्ट इन डायमंड विच आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड. वाई आई शुड इन्वेस्ट इन आर्ट ऑब्जेक्ट. देयर इज अनदर फड़का, आर्ट ऑब्जेक्ट में बहुत पैसा बनाया. वाई आई शुड इन्वेस्ट इन गोल्ड which I don't understand. And the biggest disservice the system is doing for the people, particularly middle class, who are putting their hard-earned money in fixed deposit. Fixed deposit में you are getting negative interest rate regularly. समझो आपने 10 करोड़ रुपए फिक्स डिपॉजिट किया 20 साल 15 साल पहले. अब वो 10 करोड़ में आपका मिथ क्या है? आई एम गेटिंग बैक entire 10 crore after 15 years. But the color of the currency है चेंज. 15 करोड़ में आजकल क्या होता है? 1 करोड़ में क्या होता है? हाँ, आई मस्ट टेल यू, 25-30 साल पहले आई पुट सम मनी इन इंश्योरेंस. तो मेरे को लगा करण कि जब 1 करोड़ रुपया आएगा ना 15 साल 20 साल बाद, बस और कुछ नहीं करने का. 1 करोड़ में यहाँ पे एक बेडरूम का फ्लैट मिलेगा क्या? Because value of currency is depreciating. So what the color of money changes when you are talking about fixed deposit.
But economists are not going to like you because they say that savings has saved India and Indian habit of savings has saved India.
नहीं, बात यह है कि we can discuss with an open mind कि where I am wrong. Because what is the real interest rate? Nobody knows. Interest rate minus inflation is equal to real interest rate. If I and you put our money in fixed deposit, our inflation is not 5-7%. I am wearing this suit and all, na. So our inflation is more than 10-15%. And after tax, fixed deposit we are getting 5-6%. So every year we are losing 5-7-8%. Number one. Number two, even salaried class, because they are fearful of investing in share. So they have to also recognize that ultimately after 20 years when they are retired, they will get 2 crore, 3 crore. What will happen? लड़के की शादी, लड़के को अमेरिका और आपका घर लेना. सो ये देखिए, ये जो मिथ है, इसको इकोनॉमिस्ट बोले चाहे कोई बोले, क्लियर तो करना पड़ेगा. बट कंडीशन अप्लाइज कि यू शुड नॉट एंटर इनटू स्टॉक मार्केट 100% if you are not fit. It is very difficult to be fit in stock market. I agree to this notion. If you are not fit, then definitely you have to put money in fixed deposit.